Leos, welcome. So this is going to be for December 20th through the 31st. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. That means not all the messages are going to resonate and you may have to flip it, vice versa. And let's see what you guys have coming up. Ten of Swords, Five of Swords, ooh, rough. The Chariot, Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Empress, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. Someone here was betrayed with the Ten of Swords. Someone gave a lot of chances over and over and over again, and it's like the more chances that was given, the more the other person took advantage of that, to the point where the situation is now at a complete stop. There's been a permanent ending to this dynamic. Someone here has, taken as much as they can. They've been beat up to the point of where now they just feel like they have no other option but to continue pushing forward. And this is somebody that had to go through a spiritual awakening due to the type of betrayal that they went through. So as you can see, this person is dead. Their hand is like completely gray, which leads me to believe that someone here was taken advantage of in several ways, and there was two other people that were involved. So if this is not family members that knew what happened, there was another person that was involved, such as like a potential love interest or like a mistress on the outside that was also bamboozled by the person that was engaging in this behavior. Because as you can see, this man is in his ego and he's smiling, so he knows what he's doing to this woman. I'm just saying it because that's what's presented in the picture. It could be a female that did this to you. But with the Five of Swords, it's like someone was in the energy of winning at all costs. All they wanted to do was just siphon energy, time, effort, love, money, and they didn't care who they hurt in the process. And I feel like two people's stability was affected. So not only were you the one affected, if this is how it resonates, but there was another person as well. So if, let's say there was another woman or mistress, I feel like you should not put the blame on that person because you guys were both done wrong. It's just for you, it happened to be more severe than the other person. The Chariot is here to show that you're going to end up moving forward fast and furiously. The person that was hurt, they're going to move forward. As you can see with the Chariot, there's only one person in this seat. You could have been dealing with a Cancer, another Libra, maybe even a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. It doesn't have to be those signs, but that's what's prominent in this spread. And with the Chariot card, this was actually something that was supposed to happen because it's going to help the person that was done wrong. It's going to catapult them forward. So this could have been the type of woman or man that knew everything that you had to offer, and they wanted to stop you from your destiny or stop you from actually moving forward. So this man or female, as you can see, they're wearing this black cloak, meaning that they're a karmic. They are the type of person that engages in behavior where they enjoy seeing people hurt, cry. It's like it's sadist for some reason. I don't know, I'm just getting that vibe. But I feel like this person, because you have such a high ranking in the spiritual realm, because your destiny is so powerful, it's like the devil has to work through low vibrational people in order to get to you because he can't come to you directly. So whatever you're meant to do in life, it's very prominent and it's going to help a large group of people. I'm talking a percentage of the globe. So just understand that everything that you went through, it was for a purpose. And with the Ace of Cups, your guides and your ancestors and God has been with you all along. This is actually going to help you move more towards self-love, self-care, self-admiration. And there could have also been a child involved in the situation because the Ace of Cups sometimes is a pregnancy. If there was no pregnancy, this is the energy to be careful because conception energy right now is very high. So if you don't want to get pregnant, you don't want to get somebody else pregnant, take those necessary precautions. Ace of Cups is here to show that you're going to have a brand new beginning when it comes to love. despite the fact that you dealt with this person that could have even been a narcissist, because nobody who takes pleasure in giving people pain and sorrow and misery. Like, there's something mentally wrong with this person. Whatever they went through their childhood, it warped their viewpoint on how love is supposed to work. And with the Three of Pentacles, it's like you put in so much time, effort, and work into the situation, or vice versa. The person that you were connected to did this, and all of this was going on behind their back, especially around the nighttime, or specifically when somebody was off at work and, the household was empty. So there could have been bringing people to the house that you didn't know of. Someone may have found out about this, but with the Empress card, you are the person that has the most abundance in all of tarot. There's no rank higher than the Empress and the Emperor. So just know that this person, if they thought they were gonna find something better than you, then they're gonna have a rude awakening themselves, because they actually played themselves. They had somebody that was willing to manifest anything to make the relationship work, because as the Empress, it's like you have all the tools and keys to manifest whatever type of life that you want. It's very similar energy to the Magician, because the Magician is someone who knows how to conjure and use alchemy to basically manifest out of thin air. There could have been a mother figure that interfered, but if you were the person that was done wrong, this is what I'm seeing. This is what's coming in for you. A stable, grounded person that's going to be willing to invest in you. This is going to be somebody who's loyal, who's not going to put you through the same amount of pain and heartbreak and sorrow that this person did, because this was an individual that was in page energy, very immature, childish, someone that, was not prepared for the responsibilities that they put themselves in. And with the Four of Pentacles, you have to learn to hold back from people that show you that they're not to be trusted, or you can't just trust people off the bat, because sometimes when you have a pure heart, you just think other people are the same way. But no, more times than likely, it's like people around you are just there to use you. They're manipulative. You need to pay attention to their actions and not their words, because that's how you avoid getting played. You also need to listen to your intuition. And this is also the time for you to save. And I know it's difficult because, it's Christmas time, the holidays, presents, gifts, and stuff like that. But if you can help it, save any amount of money that you can, because there's going to be something that happens in the near future where if you have a chunk of money saved up, you're not going to feel as much pressure to pay for whatever this is. It could be an emergency, like, for a situation where, let's say, your car goes out of nowhere. If you have money saved up, you're prepared for that. But as opposed to if it just catches you off guard, then you're going to have a hard time dealing with that. This King of Pentacles is somebody that has been watching you from the side. I'm speaking to the person that has done wrong, because this reading is geared specifically for them. So if you're the Leo that happened to, engage in this type of toxic behavior, you can take these messages as well. But like I said, it's geared mostly for the person that was betrayed and stabbed in the back. So as the King of Pentacles, this man has been watching you, or woman, from a distance. They intuitively know everything that you've been going through, because I feel like they had to go through something just as similar. So this could be a water sign, or somebody that has heavy water placements in their chart, because that's where the intuition kicks in. So this individual has been waiting for you to either step up to the plate, or they've been waiting to approach you. They've actually been gaining enough courage to help you move forward. And this is possibly the partner that you're going to be with that's going to help you moving forward with your destiny. Because sometimes some people have twin flame connections. And the things about twin flames is that it's not a romantic relationship. It's a relationship that's supposed to help the universe, Earth specifically, elevate from all of these toxic energies. And it's common for, the devil to try to tamper with connections or people that are involved in it. Because if you see the Chariot, we have two horses that are it's like the dichotomy of the yin and yang energy, which is why people have been trying so hard to keep you away from this person. I feel like it's not just the love interest that you were with that was toxic, it was also mother figures that were giving you bad advice, or people around you that just didn't want to see you succeed because they know where you're going. It seems to me like you may have questioned your destiny or what you're meant to do, but more than likely, it's like the people around you have had epiphanies or dreams that you're supposed to be somebody who's grand. Like, this is like Princess Diana type of energy, or just somebody that's going to be of high stature. So don't give up. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, this is going to help you elevate. It's going to teach you about self-love. I guarantee you, you'll not allow anybody to put you in this position again because of how painful it was. No one can go through this type of experience twice because, yeah, it can also lead to issues like, suicidal, heavy depression energy, because it's just so grueling. It's a grueling experience. Some of you have gone through this for up to 10 years, some of you 5 specifically, but it's been a difficult journey that was hard to get out of, and you're right at the end of it. So don't give up hope, and just know that you will have the strength. Your guides will carry you through, the rest of the path if you just feel like you can't go on, but you have to take that initiative on your own. We have the Eight of Wands, Six of Swords, the Empress again, King of Wands, yeah, that's that Leo, Sag energy, Two of Swords, the Star, yeah, the Star right on top of the Empress. So that basically reiterates what I'm saying. You have some type of grand destiny. You see how there's the moon in the background? That, for some reason, it's like the moon affects you in more ways than it does other people. If you notice like different phases of the moon, like let's say you have a moon tracker, you'll start to notice how the moon will affect your mood, your energy level. So that's something that you should pay attention to. But I also feel like water has healing properties that you can benefit from right now. I know it is cold, especially, because it's winter time, but even like just spiritual baths or taking a shower, you can use water as a way to replenish yourself. As the Empress is here right on top of the Chariot, you are destined for grand things. I feel like wherever your soul is from, it's from another universe, another galaxy. Some of you are from the Andromeda galaxy, others of you, I don't know, that was specific. And the way I'm seeing it, I feel like with the Empress being here, with the Six of Swords, this is all about things moving forward. This is all about you getting to a calmer place and getting away from anything that was keeping you stuck, making you feel like you were just in a dark place, because as you can see, it starts to get lighter. So you're basically right at the end of the tunnel, and from this point forward are going to be more successful for you. You just have to go through a process that was very painful, and you were meant for this because the universe, God, source, whatever you believe in, they knew you would get through it, despite the fact that, you started to lose faith. But just be patient, because everything is going to work out the way that it should. And once you get to the end goal, you're going to realize, wow, that's why I had to go through all of this pain and heartbreak. Because whatever you're going to have to deal with in the near future, once you do get into this position of power, you're going to have to deal with narcs, people that are deceptive, sadists, sociopaths. So this was like a test run. If you can deal with this person, if you can end up, succeeding and beating this person in their own mind games, because swords are usually thoughts, mind games. This person, they like to siphon people's energy either through sex or through manipulation or through thoughts. So now you know what you have to deal with in the near future. You know how to operate. You know how these people operate. So it's going to be a lot easier to defeat them at their own game. With the Eight of Wands, you're going to get some sort of communication as well. Some of you are going to be traveling, most likely through car, a few of you through flights, and it has a lot to do with, the holiday season. So this communication that you're going to receive, it's going to put you in a position of feeling stuck. So you're going to have a choice to make between two different people. This King of Wands, which is possibly the Leo, Aries, Sag energy, if it's not the Leo, then it's the person dealing with the Leo. This person is wishy-washy. Not only are they inconsistent, but the King of Wands is my player card. This is the type of man that will intentionally go after women, or men, and make it seem like they're there to stay for the long term. This is the type of person that would manipulate you just for the sake of sex, and then they will ghost you or do something deceptive because they're not getting their way. As the King of Wands, this is also the type of woman or man that has a wandering eye. So even if they commit to you, it's like they always have one foot in and one foot out of the relationship. And as the Empress, you've actually elevated past this person, and they have this like energy of envy and jealousy. Look at this person's face. It's like almost like anger while they're looking at you. This person wanted to bring you down and they were unsuccessful at doing so. And do you see how they also have lizards on the side? Anytime I see any type of serpent or, reptiles, it's usually a person who's cold inside. So this person had ill intentions from the get. And with the Ace of Pentacles, what they don't know is that they actually ended up pushing you fast and furiously towards your destiny. You're gonna have something brand new coming to you. So if it's not a new relationship, it's a new job, new home, new car, something that's gonna help you elevate, and it's gonna have prosperity and abundance tied to it. With the Six of Cups, this new person coming in, for some of you, it's somebody that you already know from the past, someone that was like a childhood lover or a childhood friend. And with the Six of Cups, you could end up having children with this person, because whatever destiny you both have with each other, it involves you guys having heirs or, people to carry on the legacy that you leave behind. So whatever this is, it's a grand journey. It's not just about the relationship that you went through with this King of Wands, but they have to prepare you for what you're going to have in the near future. So everything that you went through, it's like the blueprint for how you're going to operate yourself in the near future. Now you know to put yourself first. Now you know the red flags of somebody who's mentally imbalanced or someone who has ill intentions, and you'll be able to move on, knowing what's coming for you in the present time. So let's see. We have Third Eye Vision, Guardian, and Illuminate the Shadow. So you have been actually doing a bunch of shadow work within the last couple of years. That's why it's been so painful and grueling, because shadow work involves going deep within and healing those parts of ourselves that are, not strong, and those parts of ourselves that are usually the most difficult to see. With Guardian being here, you need to guard your energy, so use crystals, Florida water, sage, maybe even meditations. These are going to help you guard yourself from people that are just deceptive. And I feel with Guardian, like I said, you also have people watching over you. Some of you could have a spirit animal of a wolf, but there's a significance with like planets and the sun. So wherever you're from, it's like you're some type of like galactic being, and your soul is just on this plane so that it could learn certain lessons. But it's also because you're meant to help the earth elevate vibrationally wise. So you have to deal with the worst of the worst to make yourself, to basically show the guides and gods that you are somebody who's worthy of whatever task that they have for you. Because if you look at this Empress, she's holding this gold, I don't want to say like staff, but that's basically what it is. And you've earned your crown. You've earned this crown that's on top of the Chariot card. So you're going to be at a position of where you're elevated when it comes to like in comparison with most people. And people of low vibrational energy can see that. They can smell that off of you because your aura is just so strong. When you walk into a room, it's like immediately all of the power just shifts over to you. So with third eye vision, you're going to be going through some sort of awakening phase. Your crown chakra is also going to be cleared because this person being around them, they like to siphon your energy, especially from a mental point of view, which is why the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords is here. They were feeding off of you. So the more that you're away from this person, they're actually going to end up like drying out and pruning because they won't have anybody to feed off of anymore. So that's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye!